Your homework. We finished this in class in the front. How do you do this on your own? Find the perimeter. Okay. Well, let's see. The perimeter is this. So numbers that add up to that. Let's say if I use 100, or the longer length is 100, right? That's 200. Leaves me 200 minus the 320. That leaves me 120 left, right? So to make 120, I need to put 60 plus 60. It's the only two numbers that are the same to add up to 120. So I need to make 120. So my length, the length is 100. The width is 60. Okay, so the area then, area is base times height, so 100 times 60. So you get 6,000. And these are all in feet. So there's multiple numbers on here. Okay, you don't have to use these. Let's say this was an it. There's infinite numbers. Oops, I don't mean that. Okay, there's infinite numbers. I meant to only erase. So let's say I used 150. Oops. Let's say I used 150 and 150. That's 300 out of the 320. So 320 minus 300 is 20. So in order to make 20, this is 10, and 10 makes this 20. So my perimeter add up to this much. My area then, so my length is 150. My width is 10. So it can be infinitely many. So area then is base times height. Area is 150 times 10. So you get total area here is 1500. And then this is all in feet. So this is feet squared. Oh, this is the other one I forgot to put the units. So that's how you do these. There's infinite many. It doesn't have to be these. It's depending on what you did. We did this all in class. Now this one here, area shaded region, we're going to add these. So let's do the triangle first. So triangle's area is base times height divided by 2. Area is the base is 10 times the height, which is 10, divided by 2. Area is 50 feet squared. Okay, and then half a circle. Area half a circle. Half a circle, a full circle is pi times radius squared, because it's half divided by 2. Well, we don't have the radius. We don't even have a diameter. Missing a diameter. We know that area is pi. We can use pi here instead of 3.14 times the radius. We need to find the radius here. Radius is a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. We need to find diameter. This is called a diameter right there. So that's a diameter squared. 10 squared plus 10 squared. 100 plus 100 is diameter squared. 200 equals diameter squared. Take the square root of 200. 15 is 225, so it's 14 something. 144 is 12. 200 closer to 15, so it's more than 14.5. So 200, the square root of 200 is, oops, wrong key, clear. It's 14 point, hey, I was wrong. 14, it's less than that. 144, what, did I do it right? It's 14. Yeah, 144, it's 14.14. So let's say 14.1. That's the radius then, rounded to the nearest tenth. is 7.05. Divide that by 2. So my radius is 7.05 squared divided by 2. Okay, you can use calculator for this. Pi, use the symbol pi, times 7.05 squared, divide the answer by 2. You get 78. Area rounded to the nearest 10 is 78.07. So round to the nearest tenth is 78.01. And then you add those two sides together because they're all shaded. So you add total area is, so we get total area equals like that. 78.01 plus 50. We get total area is 128.01, right? Oh no, my God. What am I doing? Oh, no one got a free homework pass yet. 0.1 right here. Like this, right? Feet squared. I hope I didn't mess up. Anyways, if you did, someone gets a free homework pass. Okay. Area of a triangle first. Let's do triangle. Area is base times height divided by 2. Area of the base is 12. The height is 5. Divided by 2. That's 6. 6 times 5. Area is 30 meters squared. Okay, area of the circle. Area of the circle is pi times radius squared. This is the diameter of the circle. It cuts it in half. So area equals to pi times, we don't know what the radius is. Okay, let's find the radius. By doing Pythagorean theorem to find the diameter. 12 squared plus 5 squared equals diameter squared. 144 plus 25 equals diameter squared. 169 equals d squared. Take the square root. Diameter is 13, and half of 13 is the radius, which is 6.5. 6.5 squared. Put that on your calculator. Oops, no second, clear. Pi times 6.5 squared. You get 132.73. Okay, so you add them together. Oh no, you subtract because there's a white spot. Subtract. Okay, subtract 30. So you answer area of shaded region. Total area of shaded region is 102.73 meter squared. And that's our final answer. Okay, here we go. Tanya is 1.3 feet tall. So here's Tanya. She stands 6 meters in front of the tree. Here to here is 7 meters. And casts a shadow of 1.8. So she casts a shadow of 1.8 meters. So this whole thing is 8.8. How tall is the tree? So here's the triangle. Here's Tanya's triangle right here. You see that little triangle? 1.3 and 1.8. And then there's the big triangle. Here's the tree triangle. Like that. That triangle, this whole length right here, is 8.8 meters, and here's the tree. Right? That's x. Tree gets x. X represents tree. X equals to tree, the height of the tree. So, corresponding sides, the tree over 1.3 equals 8.8 over 1.8. Multiply, so 1.8x equals 8.8 times 1.3, you get 11.44. Divide by 1.8, divide by 1.8. You get 6. X is 6.35 repeating. So, how tall is the tree? How tall is the tree? The tree is 6.35 meters tall. If you want to round it, it's 3.6 without that repeating bar, meters tall. Okay, Stephanie's shadow. Okay, Stephanie casts a shadow of this. So here's Stephanie. Her shadow is 1.2. She's 1.8 feet tall. That's Stephanie. A turbine casts a shadow, a wind turbine casts a shadow of 10 meters at the same time. Measure her. So here's a wind turbine. Casts a shadow of 10 meters. At the same time, Stephanie measure her shadow. Draw a diagonal of the situation, draw a diagram, and then calculate how tall the wind turbine is. X is the wind turbine. X equals to the wind turbine. Okay, X over 1.8 equals to 10 over 1.2. 1.2x equals to 18, right? Yeah, right. Divide by 1.2. I got 15. So the wind turbine, because x represents the wind turbine, is 15 feet. This tells you wind turbine is 15 feet. Love math. That's our answer. All right. Number 3. Graph that. 1, 2. That's A. 3, 8, 3, 8. That's B. 9, 8. That's C. 7, 2. That's D. Oh, this is at least a parallelogram. Oops. There we go. All right. Draw diagonal to A to C. A to C. In the parallelogram, then determine its length. Okay, A to C. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to come down like that. The only way I can do this is come down like this. Or I can go across like this. I'll show you it's the same. Okay? I always like that and like that. My length right here is 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. 6 right there. Okay, 8 and 6. Watch, if you went the other way, you will get the same thing. Oops. If you went to the other way, like that, making a right angle. You're making a right angle from end to end. Do not put a dot in the middle and do that. Do not ever do that. There's no dot in the middle. There's none. It's this dot, this dot. You need to make an angle then. I should go over this in class because this will be on your test, and I got kids putting weird stuff. Okay, that count as 8. See? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you see that? Now find this distance. It's 10. If you do Pythagorean theorem. 6 squared plus 8 squared equals to c squared. Finish. Draw the diagonal, then determine its length. BD. And do the same for BD. Erase all this. B to D. B to D now. I can come here. I can drop down. Make sure you start at an original point and drop down. See, original point, drop down. Well, I have to connect it this way. Oops, sorry. I have to connect it like that after I drop down. Well, in this case, I can drop down from here to there and then there. Okay? I can do that. Or I can go this way and drop down like that. It'll be the same. Whichever way. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Here I need you to put AC is equal to DB. BD is equal to. Give me the length of it after you do Pythagorean theorem. 4 squared plus 6 squared equals to BD squared, or just, we'll just say C squared. C represents BD, okay? This is a 6. 16 plus 36, 52, find that square root, and then round it to the nearest tenth. Hundredth. Okay, now, rotate the trapezoid 90 degrees counterclockwise. 90 degrees, number switch. Okay, this is 0. 90 degrees is right here. So your new image would be in this quadrant here. Okay. Now the number switch. It didn't say to write the. So A is 2 to 1. 2, 1 right there. B is 8, 3. Notice right here I'm doing the work here. Switch it to 8, 3, negative 8, 3. 8 to 9. 8 to 9 up here. And then this is switched to 2 to 7. It means negative 2, positive 7. Right there. That's rotation of 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, reflect over y negative 1, okay? Reflect the pre-image. See, pre-image. Y negative 1 is right here. Make sure you draw on your test. This will be on your test. Make sure you draw the line of reflection dark over negative 1, 3 over right there. It didn't say able to label it anything. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then this is over here. And this is 3 over here. Connect the dots. There you go. All right, least common denominator. I want to get rid of the fractions. I don't have to. I get 7 and 2 5/8. I can do that. I don't have to get rid of fractions. I can only make 0 first, especially when it's this easy. -5/8f. Make this improper because we need to get rid of the fraction. Make it improper. 56 plus 5 is 61/8. And then multiply by 8. That's the least common denominator. You get -5f. 61. Divide by -5. F then is just -61/5. Doesn't go in evenly. You can leave it like that, one solution. Okay? Again, you can always make 0 first. You can always add, that's add 4, add 4. There's no, you get 4.5. Distribute. You get 10m. Distribute. And you get 5/2. Like that. Because 5 times 3 cross cancel 1 and 2. You get 5/2 like that. Okay, and then you can still make 0 if you want to, but I'm gonna get rid of that fraction. There's many ways to do this, okay? This is just one way. 9/2 equals 10m plus. Okay, get rid of the 2 by multiplying all of them by 2. I would have gotten rid of fractions way up here. Most of you will. 20m plus -5 equals 9. I hope I didn't make a mistake. If I did, you guys get a free homework pass. +5 plus 5 is 14. It's 20. Divide by 20. Reduce by 2. Yeah, m is 7/10. I hope I did it right. If not, I hope one of you catch it to get a free homework pass. I'm not going to go back and look at it. You guys can catch me if I make a mistake, okay? Invisible 1. -2x 10. Combine these. 5x plus 10. And at -10 is -20. These are all one solution. Divide by 5. X is 4. -4. One solution at -4. Okay. Here, right here, 3m plus -6 equals 3m plus -6. Infinite solution, right? -3 because -6 equals to -6. The coefficients are the same and the constant are also the same on both sides. That's it.